Hey, how's it going? What's up? Was trying to grind my way to GC in ones, grind my way back down to Champ 2 instead. Honestly, the grind to Champ is the worst one, I think. Getting out of Diamond is so hard. I think once you've done that, your spirit is broken enough that grinding all the way up to GC is not nearly as bad. Oh, nice. I don't see many people who have a higher ones rank than they do twos or threes. Although my threes rank is pretty bad right now. Yeah, I think I might be champ 1 right now in threes. I don't even play it anymore. It's been so crazy. There's so many grand champs in like high diamond, low champ. Yeah, I was 1500 MMR, which is like a game away from Grand Champ in Season 14, and then I have not broken Champ 1 since then in threes. Twos, I was GC in the last couple seasons, although I'm kind of lower right now. I think I'm low C3 in twos. And then ones, I've just been grinding recently. That's funny. Yeah, I suck at ones compared to twos. I just play it like an idiot. My decision making is so bad. Yeah, I think in twos, like my playstyle is pretty defensive naturally. So in twos, I'm good at like enabling my teammate if they want to be like super aggressive, which most people do. Whereas in ones, it just means that I like have terrible attacking. Advice? For ones or for twos? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. So the things that made the difference for me getting to champ. Well, it's kind of hard to say because like when you're in diamond, what you need to like change really depends on like what you do. How do you find yourself like messing up usually? Like how do you get scored on, or when do you double commit? One thing that helps a lot that I did was saving the replays of games where I felt like I didn't know why we lost, and watching them from my teammates' perspective, because it's usually pretty obvious why, like what you can change to be a better teammate in those situations. So missing easy ones is usually just because you're rushing it. It's kind of the same as ones. Like in twos, you're just trying to get space so that you can make, you know, a clean shot usually. So if you find that you're like missing easy stuff, try to approach them more slowly. Like take your time on a shot, or if you're not going to be able to make a shot in time, you know, do like a one style like touch where you just kind of force them to commit, but without actually going for it. But instead try to follow that up, like rebound style. And let's see. Yeah, waiting too long coming from ones is really easy to do. I think for that, you want to like. There's a big difference between playing twos when you're the person in front and playing twos when you're the person behind. So being super careful when you're the second man is good, although you don't want to give too much space till. But when you're the first man, like, don't think of your job as scoring. Think of your job as breaking apart the defense. So a lot of times if you find yourself missing or making shots that are easily blocked or something like that, it's because you're in that one space of, oh, I need to get this ball into the net like as fast as I can, because I have, you know, an opportunity. But in twos, it's just, it doesn't work like that because, you know, there's two of them. So a lot of it is probably just recognizing when you're probably not going to be able to score the ball, and instead you just put it somewhere really awkward. So like you see where your opponents are, you see them like behind the ball, and you just kind of shoot the ball so it hits them in the back, or just something, or put it high and behind them, or somewhere where it's just really, really hard for them to get, but it's not hard for your teammate to follow up, and then just like zoom out of there. Like, you know, you're going, you see someone coming on the right, so you just go boom, pop it up like that, maybe you even go for another pop across, and then you just leave, and you trust that your teammate will be able to take care of it, right? So either your teammate will get possession of that ball, and you'll be able to actually do something with it, or they don't, and you're already out and back, and you can cover the clear or whatever. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's just a matter of covering up. Like, even though your teammates are slow, getting the ball out to them and then just going somewhere safe, you know? So you hit the ball mid, and then you go out to about as far away as it reasonably cleared, you know, like here or whatever. And then you just wait. And then you just try to cut off your opponent's yeah, but I mean, even if they miss it, that's still fine. As long as you're working on making sure that you're not overcommitting on a ball that you've passed, it's fine if they miss it, because then you can follow it up. And you can just keep following it up. I think a lot of the trouble is that when you're like a ones player, you're not used to the kind of passing the ball and then leaving. So like, you know, you do something like that, you pop it out, and then you're not on that like high priority get to space to cover out a clear or something like that, because if this were ones, you'd want to follow that ball up yourself. And it's really hard to break that habit in ones. But even if you feel like there's a 90% chance that your teammate's going to like whiff it or whatever, then you just have to make sure that you can stop the opponents from scoring long enough for that like 10% of the time that your teammate can actually hit a shot to work out for you.